he would just come back and have an instant stroke.
Probably.
I'm trying to think. If you could bring back any celebrity, who would it be?
No. All you would see is you'd see a boardroom meeting, and then suddenly the doors would burst open, and he'd walk through. Bring me the balls of whoever made Home on the Range.
I didn't have anything to do with that. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
So who would you bring back?
I'd bring back George Carlin, actually.
Well, actually, Walt Disney is a good answer, but I would. Well, he might be happier now that Lasseter is in charge. I wouldn't bring him back during the Eisner years.
No.
Because, oh my gosh, Walt Disney would go right to jail.
He'd hurt somebody.
I would say, for me, well, I want to say Michael Jackson, but I'm going to say Steve Irwin, just because I loved Steve
Well, who says
Irwin.
we got to pick just one?
I say it. That's the rule.
I'm thinking we got so many problems in the world. I'd probably pick someone like Lincoln.
Why?
Well, because he was shot like right after.
So now he could be shot in surround sound Dolby?
No. I would think I would want someone who could actually like fix like really severe world
Why
problems.
bring Elvis back? He was completely petering out when he died. Freddie Mercury. I don't know if I'd bring Freddie back.
Nah.
I loved Queen, but they weren't exactly going in a good direction. Paul Newman.
Lennon would be fun.
I would bring back Paul Newman.
John Lennon would be.
Because I love his salad dressing.
You know what would answer a lot of questions? If we could bring back Marilyn Monroe. Bring her back and have her explain what the heck happened with Jack.
Screw that. Just bring her back and let me have her. But let's see. Who else would I bring back?
Jimmy Hoffa. That'd be fun.
I didn't care about Jimmy Hoffa when he was alive.
I want the money from the reward.
I don't care.
I want those millions of dollars.
You know the battery life in the iPhone isn't that good.
Michael got it. That's who I'd bring back.
Jim Henson or
Jim
Chuck
Henson. I'd bring back Jim Henson.
Oh, as AIM suck up the life?
I would not bring back Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, really?
Oh, I would. Mutt, there's my answer.
What?
I'd bring back...
Yeah.
Oh, you got to pay attention.
Sorry. My iPhone just died. No, iPhone, come back.
I'd bring back Jim Henson.
Actually, they're right. I probably would.
Jim Henson.
Jim Henson would be a good answer, yes.
I probably would bring Hitler back.
Why, so the whole world could hate one person again?
Yeah. Just so he could get some satisfaction this time.
Just so you could kill him.
Douglas Adams? Yeah, I think if he came back, though, he'd kick somebody's ass for that Hitchhikers movie.
Good answers in channel. We got Mel Blanc from Road Dogg.
I don't think I'd bring John Wayne back.
No.
Amir says Billy Mays.
No? Why?
Bernie back from Splee 360.
Gene Roddenberry? No, I don't think I'd bring him back.
Chuck Norris. I don't think Chuck Norris is dead, Tech Wolf.
He's not dead.
Just his career is dead, that's all.
Nothing could kill Chuck Norris. Who else?
I know what I'd bring back from the dead. The chocolate.
Now,
chocolate?
It was dying.
You know...
Oh, my chocolate.
Your chocolate phone.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be mean, but somebody did just say a name in channel, Andy Kaufman.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there you go.
I never
really
got
dead.
Andy Kaufman.
If he's really dead.
He is.
I don't think he wanted to be got. I think he always wanted to be a mystery.
He succeeded.
Yeah.
I sat through a movie. It was like the only movie he ever made called Heart Beeps.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Heart Beeps.
It's on DVD now.
In the dollar bin?
Yeah, pretty much. That's a horrible
It
film.
really was a bad movie.
I mean, it was cute seeing Bernadette Peters in the gold lame robot outfit, but that was a horrible movie.
Oh, speaking of Bernadette Peters, last weekend KP came by and we watched The Jerk.
I love
classic, funny, forever funny movie.
There's something I've always wanted to say.
What?
I slit the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit. I've never been comfortable enough to say that around anyone before.
That's weird.
That's Bernadette Peters.
Yep.
But
Well,
I loved that
She's
movie.
sleeping while he's sitting there saying that to her.
That was the first movie I ever saw as a kid that made my laugh my ass off. Was The Jerk.
Yeah.
From the first line, I was born a poor black child.
Yep.
Right
And I was
there,
like-
it's like you're nonstop hysterical.
I can't remember how old I was. I think I was like 12, but I came in, and HBO was on, and that came on. I'm like, screw my date. Boom.
So here's a question for you. The Jerk was kind of racy. It was a little bit cutting edge.
Right.
What was the very first film that you saw?
The
with a
hell?
naval- What?
What happened?
You got a frog in here. You got a tree frog.
Bandit!
Tree.
No, don't get Bandit.
Tree frog.
Eat the tree frog, Bandit.
Get a
What
tree
was-
frog.
What was the very first? Hey, Bandit's back here. What was the very first film
Not
you
getting
saw
hang
like
on.
on cable that was
You
considered
see him?
naughty? That you were like, oh, I can't let my parents know that I'm watching
let's
this.
put him outside.
The first naughty film
Film.
I saw on cable when I was younger.
Yeah, when you were young and you got cable, what was the very first movie that you saw that you shouldn't have seen?
There is Tree Froggy.
Postman always rings twice.
Wait a minute, he's Harry.
What happened?
He's right there. You're about to step on him, dude.
We've got front stage.
He's
now.
on Rummage's tail.
You got a hairy frog? Or has he just picked up all the bandit fur around the
I
house?
think he just picked up all the bandit Vinny or hair. I can remember the first thing I saw on cable when we got it.
Well, no, the first thing that you saw that you shouldn't have seen.
Oh, Alien.
Alien.
Well,
Okay.
that's not naughty.
But it's not really naughty.
Yeah, but I wasn't old enough to watch an R-rated movie.
Naughty
That's the
meaning
point.
sexual.
That's the point. The first one you saw. That you
Oh,
weren't
it
supposed
wasn't-
to see.
it wasn't
Unless
on-
Alien was naughty to you, in that case.
It wasn't on TV. My dad had one of those racy paperbacks in his sock drawer.
No, it has to be video.
video.
I don't remember when I saw my first. I think I was 28.
Did anyone ever see Postman always rings twice?
No, I did not.
It is actually with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, I remember the movie.
And there is a sex scene that will fast forward puberty on you like you wouldn't
Okay,
believe.
so I got to tell you.
And it did.
I got to tell you what mine was.
Okay.
And I don't know what it was about watching this film. Let me bring it up. That it was a movie called Hots.
Oh, I remember
Hots. It had Danny Bonaducci in it. It was really bad,
It was.
and it had lots and lots and lots of nipples showing with the big boobies.
I remember Hots.
Yeah. And I just remember thinking, oh my
Actually,
God,
I just
I'm not
remembered-
supposed to be watching this. This is so cool. I'm watching something I'm not supposed to be watching.
The first porno I ever saw
Uh-huh.
was a movie called Puss in Boots. It was about army women.
Oh, wow. But anyway, so yeah, I saw Hots. And I should bring that over one time, and we
Uh-huh.
can just make fun of it. It is so bad. It's so 70s.
And actually, the first R-rated movie I ever saw was not on cable. It was in a movie theater. And what happened was my older brother worked in a movie theater in Atlanta, so they took us in, and they showed us this movie called Awakening,
Uh-huh.
which was about a mummy's curse.
Yeah.
But you know what scared me more?
What?
The first trailer, because I was in a movie theater by myself, and all of a sudden they run the movie trailer for Flash Gordon.
Oh, okay.
And if you're by yourself in a theater and Flash, ah! And
It's
you,
Save every one of us.
and you see that monster come out of the swamp with the claws and the
Yeah.
foam,
Yeah.
that'll make you pee as a kid.
I think one of the things that really kind of screwed up our generation sexually, and we have one
Besides
screwed
the
up,
toys?
we have one screwed up sexual generation.
We do.
And I'm not excluding myself from this.
So what was it?
Watching scrambled porn on
Cable.
those UHF channels
I remember
Uh-huh.
that.
you can't get, but you could still eventually, the longer you watched it, the more your brain fixed that picture
So you can see
to
it.
perfect high-def porn right in your bedroom at 10 years old. And oh my gosh, and I have a feeling that's why my sex life is so scrambled up right now.
I didn't have to worry about that. My dad saw that, they had the Playboy channel. He's like, oh, we're unscrambling this.
Who in Channel was raised on scrambled porn? Come
Oh,
on.
by the way,
who
here-
went through puberty?
And here's a
watched
quick story
scrambled
while we wait for that answer.
Yeah.
Here's a bit of trivia. Does anybody remember what happened on HBO the first time they ever showed Flash Gordon?
No?
I was watching it. What happened was the audio track got messed up.
Yeah.
So it was a 2-hour conversation that one of the HBO operators was having with her boyfriend.
I didn't know that.
It was weird. I'm sitting there like, shouldn't there be like pew 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 sound effects or something here?
Pew, pew, pew?
Yeah, laser guns in movies. Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew,
Okay.
pew, pew. I am not alone. Thank you, Channel. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
You know what? The one thing I'm remembering right now, because you're talking about that,
Uh-huh.
when HBO first came out, we got cable and we could watch it.
It had the big silver logo
It
and
had
the
the
music.
yeah, it's the music. It was
Da
that
da 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 da
da da da
da da
da
da
da da da da da da.
It's pretty bad that we
Dun, dun,
remember
dun.
that.
Dun 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 dun. dun.
And I remember that was where I first saw George Carlin.
Really?
Yep.
What are you doing to my phone?
I don't miss Max Headroom. I'm sorry. The show was not that good.
No, I didn't like Max
Stop
Headroom.
going through it. Just charge it. Stop going through my email.
But yeah, I didn't like Max Headroom. I thought it was kind of stupid.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was neat because Tron had just come out, so the CGI effects
I
were neat.
wonder. I wonder. Let me check YouTube something real quick.
Yappy loves fixing my laptop because he gets to go through all my folders.
Oh, that's why he likes all of our flash drives too.
Yeah, he loves that part.
He's nosy.
He actually he pulled my flash drive up and he was like, "Here, KP."